From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert Lacey Swope.
Good morning. It is now 6:44 on your Wednesday, and we are officially 2 weeks from Christmas. 14 more sleeps until it is Christmas Day, and Santa has already been spotted all across Oklahoma, and we love sharing your Santa sightings. You go to news9.com/Santa, upload your pictures there, put in the information. We're showing them now until Christmas, and then of course we'll be tracking Santa and his reindeer coming up Christmas Eve. This is little Bennett with Santa Claus. I'm told he was telling Santa he wanted monster truck racetrack. Okay, it's a hot commodity this time of year. Little Bennett, Merry Christmas to you. Also, Santa Claus spotted with Paige and Charlotte. Look how beautiful they are there with Santa Claus. We love seeing all the pictures from all 77 counties. Keep them coming. He's a busy man right now. Our Lucky Star Sky Cam Network live from downtown Oklahoma City. This is our Integris cam, actually pointed off to the eastern horizon. Crystal clear. It's beautiful. It's going to be a gorgeous day, but it is cold. That's a little bit deceiving. You walk out, it's 28. The wind chill is 21. You really want to dress for winter time. We've got high pressure moving in, so that does two things. Keeps our skies clear, keeps our winds fairly light, and actually changes our wind direction later today. We've still got that colder air spilling in, all the snow flying up in Iowa, little snow in Missouri this morning, also up along the Great Lakes states. Now on Next Gen Live, all is quiet. We had a little flurry action in our clouds yesterday. No cloud cover, all is well on Next Gen. And again, coming up in 2 weeks, we'll be tracking Santa Claus. Temperatures are in the 20s, the low 30s across the region. Some teens in the panhandle. Frosty where winds have gone light. We've got 5 to 10 mile an hour wind, and winds have come down some in just the last 30 minutes or so as we get closer to sunrise. Sunrise is at 7:30. 24 is the temp in Stillwater that you will feel. 28 in Shawnee, 18 in Weatherford, feels like 23 in Seminole, 26 in Pauls Valley. Wind chills teens, low 20s, even 8 degrees out near Kenton in our panhandle. 39 by 9 a.m. We'll see bright sunshine today. The wind chill will stay in the 40s, low 50s. We'll make it to about 51 later this afternoon with not a drop of rain expected. We're getting awfully dry across Oklahoma. I'll talk more about those rain chances in a minute. 50 in Chandler, 51 in Meeker, 51 in Newcastle. El Reno, 51 will be your afternoon high. It's 47 in Ponca. Much colder in the northeast. 54 Altus, 54 in Ardmore. Just a typical December day. Now the jet stream winds are going from the north to the south over Oklahoma, and that is pulling in that Canadian, even bits of Arctic air. That pushes eastward, and what's being replaced? Well, jet stream coming out from the Pacific, and there are several swirls and dips, several areas of low pressure which come across and end up giving us lift, ramping up our wind, and eventually bringing moisture back to Oklahoma. These big cold blasts that you're seeing, it's not showing up for Oklahoma as of yet. Over the next 9 days, we do turn colder. Before then, we're kind of sandwiched in with a bit of a warming trend. South winds increase, a little rain, maybe drizzle coming in Friday. Your weekend just kind of zooming into the southern plains. It'll be above average. There are 60s on the way. Someday to bring 70s to southern Oklahoma and Texas. Rain chances back Sunday night into Monday, and then again midweek next week, possibly some thunderstorms. You know, as it kind of begins over the metro and pushes east, we'll fine tune that as it gets closer, and then turning colder by the end of next week, and maybe a little rain, sleet, and snow mixing in as we get to your Friday. That's still way down the road. Lows tonight will be in the 30s. We'll talk in warmer temps than this morning. Still a cold start. It is December after all. These will be your Thursday morning lows. 50s for highs tomorrow with sunshine. Upper 50s, low 60s Friday. And there's that slight chance of rain this Friday. Some drizzle, possibly a shower or two. Rain chances running 20, 30%. Higher chances down to the south. Nothing locked in though. And with the clouds around, we'll stay in the upper 50s. Windy. Saturday 63, 64 Sunday, and then we're talking 40s next week, 30s for highs in many locations, and we'll watch for that chance of some winter weather coming in.
Swope. Hey, Lace.
Good morning. It was a cold one as we started off in the teens, the 20s, depending on your location. Still very cold across the country. I want to show you the nationwide current temperature map 4 degrees below zero in Bismarck. In contrast, it's 75 in Orlando, Florida, 81 in Miami. So we've got like a 95-degree temperature spread depending on where you are in our nation. Across the state of Oklahoma, we were down to the single digits for wind chill readings this morning in our panhandle, down to 21 degrees below in Bismarck. The really cold, bitter cold air is still to our north, and we're just kind of getting a glancing blow of it. Still pretty chilly today, and it'll get warmer. Just get ready. Just kind of show you a sneak peek, because there's so many folks, once it starts getting cold, you're just not a fan. I get that, but we're not seeing that Arctic air come in and just lock in. We're warming back to the 60s as we head towards the end of the week into the weekend, and next week it looks colder. It really does, and we might have some winter weather to contend with. We'll get to that. We're starting off with a little snow going on in South Dakota, in Montana, all along the Great Lakes, portions of the Midwest, but across Oklahoma we have high pressure, and high pressure means that. Full sunshine on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. We really missed the sunshine for a couple of days. Finally got some yesterday, and today full sun. 36, wind chill is 30. And when you look across the center portion of our state, we've got low 30s now, most above freezing, still holding on to 30 in Piedmont, but 34 in Jones, 36 at Tinker, 33 in Minka, we're at 33 in Apache, 32 in Enid, still low 30s, and we got a couple 20s holding on. Buffalo sitting at 28 right now at 9:15. Winds are out of the northwest. What happens today is they're very light, and eventually they start to turn back around out of the south, and a south wind is a warming wind for us. Our wind chill is still a bit of a factor, feeling like the 20s, the low 30s. If you're about to head out and get some shopping done, it is still very cold here at 9, but by noon, 47, we'll see 51 by 3 p.m. A lot of 50s across central Oklahoma. Winds about 10 to 20. They'll pick up some into the afternoon and evening. 49 in Ponca, and really will struggle to make it out of the 30s in far northeast Oklahoma. Big difference between the southwest. 57 in Altus. The wind chill still a little bit of a factor, but it won't be for much longer. Now the jet stream winds, they are strong overhead. We started zooming in there, look a little crazy. There's the jet stream coming out over Canada, down over Oklahoma with those really cold temps locked in. But as that moves out, the jet stream is very active. The southern branch got a storm system coming into California, and then several waves coming in over Washington and then back out over the Pacific. And those are coming in at a more favorable pattern to at least bring some rain to the plains. And we need that moisture. We're going over 3 weeks now without rain across most of Oklahoma. So what I'm showing you here are the systems coming through. The first one comes in for your Friday. Now that kicks up the wind. It does bring a chance for showers, especially as we head into the evening and overnight into early Saturday. May have some drizzle on Friday. Then we're warmer into the weekend. We dry it out. Next storm Monday may bring a few thunderstorms. Most of the data suggests this is east of I-35. The next one right on its heels on Wednesday. Windy, a chance for rain. Snow in Kansas with it. And the next storm comes down the pipe on Friday of next week. Does really cool us off. Could bring rain, maybe even a sleet or snow mix for parts of the area, because we do turn pretty chilly. We'll get to that as that system gets closer. Tonight we're dry again. We'll be in the 30s. Widespread 30s, 33 in Woodward, 35 in Stillwater, 35 in Lawton. Highs for tomorrow, 50s and 60s. And you'll notice the south wind tomorrow in advance of that storm. Winds do pick up. Friday, cloud cover moves in, looks mostly cloudy. 50s and 60s for highs, and maybe a few showers and drizzle in the morning through the afternoon. And then those chances do go up overnight into Saturday, but the totals look fairly light. Saturday,